Hello, I'm Frank Hanaway,
And I'm Juanita.
and welcome to Big Journey, Small Steps. Well, today I have a very, very special guest, my mother, Juanita, and a couple of people have asked me why I haven't had my mom on this show, and so this week we're going to, and I thought it would help people if we talked a little bit about what it's like to have Alzheimer's. Because,
Well, Alzheimer's is where you lose your memories.
oh, I hadn't thought of it. You
And
said it.
sometimes I can do everything, but
So it's been 2 years now since we found out, right?
a long
But
time.
but you've still been able to do a lot of things. We go
I
and
can still play the piano.
you can still play the piano, and we go four different places that we play every month, and one of them we go every week. That's our
Right.
favorite one, isn't it?
Right.
We go to a place for developmentally handicapped people, and
Right.
because my brother had Down syndrome, and so we're familiar with that community and wanted to do something there. So mom goes and sings, plays the piano, and I lead the singing, and we just have a great time.
And-
It's our favorite thing, I
And
think.
Frank plays the piano sometimes too.
Yeah,
And performs.
yeah. So let me ask you this: what's the hardest part about having Alzheimer's?
Remembering things for years back.
Yeah. It's funny what you can remember, isn't it? Because sometimes you remember little tiny things that I've forgotten
Sometimes.
about, and then sometimes big things you forget. You just don't, it's not like you have control over your memory, right? What about, oh, this was so hard when we had to do this. You remember when you stopped driving?
Well, as soon as I found out, they took away my driver's license.
They kind of did. We weren't really pleased about the way the neurologist did that, because I didn't know that was coming. They gave mom a computer test,
So
and she
now-
didn't pass the computer test, and they said they would report her to the state of Florida if she continued to drive. And I thought it was a little soon, actually, but in some ways it's better. We know now we're safe, right?
Well, now Frank has to take me everywhere, and we are safe.
Yeah, because I don't know if you could find your way around. Do you think you could find your way around? Not really.
Since I haven't been doing it.
Well, that's a part of it too, isn't it?
Yeah.
How about one of the things that's been hard for both of us is I'm sort of the boss, aren't I? I don't like being the boss, but I
Well,
have to take care of you.
You're the one that's smart.
That bothers you sometimes, doesn't it? That you don't feel smart. You talk about that sometimes.
Yeah, but I'm proud of you.
I know. Well, I'm proud of you too, darling. We love each other. We have worked together on this thing a long time, and it's not been easy for either one of us, because mom always liked to be in charge. That's the kind of family we come from. And her mother liked to be in charge, and my grandmother's mother liked to be in charge. So we get it honestly, don't we?
I don't think I'm in charge.
You don't, not anymore, but you used to be,
Okay.
don't you think? Yeah, you took care of
When you were
Arthur for
young.
many years.
When you were young.
She certainly.
And when you needed me. And when
I still
Arthur
need
needed
you.
me.
I still need you, because who would I do things for if I couldn't do for you? So, well, I don't. Do you have anything extra you want to say? You spend. I admire this so much. You spend a lot of time in prayer. You meditate. You started meditating really after you had
I do.
Alzheimer's, and you do it every day. And you haven't. The only time you've ever missed is when you were sick in the hospital. That's the only time you've missed, and you You're very consistent.
Yes, 3 times a day I do passage meditation.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I love it
Prayer of
because it
Saint
tells me
Francis.
how to live.
That's true, isn't it?
And the neatest thing is, it is when you die, you go straight to eternal life.
Yeah. It is in dying to self
Uh-huh.
that we are born to
To
eternal
eternal
life.
life.
Yeah, from the St. Francis prayer. Oh, one of the things, let me ask you about this. I know you're nervous a lot of the time about the clock. You're always watching the clock. Why do you think that is?
Well, how long is it going to take to go somewhere?
Right. But
And before Ishwaran.
yeah. Oh, right. We watch a tape. Not a tape. Oh my gosh, I'm old. A video every afternoon of our meditation teacher Eknath Ishwaran at 4:30. At 4:30, we watch Ishwaran for 15 minutes, and then I used to put them on from YouTube, like a pianist, because Mom still plays the piano, plays beautifully, and I play when my back's not hurting. So, well, I guess is there anything you want to say to people that have family with Alzheimer's? Is there a way we can make people's lives a little better? What do you think? It's just about love, isn't it? We have to remember to love each other and be nice to each other when it's hard. It's hard to live with people, isn't it?
No.
Not for you. I've lived alone a lot, so I'm a little
I've
different.
known other people that had it, and they were good too.
Yeah, Mom's been sweet the whole time. All those kind of things that people talk about, we haven't had any of that. Well, I guess that's enough for today, but Mom was very sweet to come in here and do this. I know this isn't probably her favorite thing.
I'm getting ready to go to church.
Church. I'm going to take her to church, yeah. And we take Sita's down here, the dog's down here, and we take Mom to church every week and go pick her up, don't we, Sita? So, well, thank you for spending time with us today. I'm so pleased that we had this opportunity and you got to hear my mom speak for herself, as I love to do. Do you know what I say at the end of the video? Peace, joy. You want to say it with me?
Oh.
I wish you